This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. I am the one, the only a father in the house, baby. Wow! Not in the house, I'm in the minivan. A lot of people have been sending me messages that piss me off, okay? Ken Griffin, is making billions and billions as the market maker every time AMC goes up. The sick thing about it is that even though it pisses me off, they're right. Because, see, this is the thing that apes don't understand. When you buy on payment for order flow platforms like Robinhood, like, TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, Webull, okay, just to name a few of them, it's controlled by Ken Griffin. He's making money. Every time the stock goes up, he's making money. Every time the stock goes down, he's making money, okay? He's the market maker. So the thing is, it's so imperative. You have no idea why every single AMC ape has to trade their AMC stock on a payment for order flow platform. And I know you keep saying you say this a lot, but it's like, for some reason, no matter how much I'm saying it, I don't think that apes are doing it. Now, I don't know what's the reason. I don't know if it's because you're lazy, if it's because you just, you feel it doesn't make a difference. It makes a huge difference. It makes a huge difference. And this is the type of thing that Gary Gensler, I just ate a big meal. Feel the acid coming, baby. I could feel the acid coming in my throat tonight. Oh, Lord. But this is the type of thing that really Gary Gensler, because I see he's been making a lot of, talks, big time about that. It seems like he really, at least there's some attempt that he wants to do his job a little bit. He could be full of shit. It could be all for show, but there's been a lot of talks in, market reform. He wants to really get to the bottom. Well, here's how you get to the bottom. You want to, it's both Gary Gensler and Adam Aron, okay? Adam Aron should be pressured by all apes. I know I say this a lot, but we need to know the actual shares of AMC. All right? AMC corporate always takes this position that, naked shorts, we don't have evidence that naked shorts exist. Okay. Gary Gensler says that naked shorting, it's illegal. This has been, illegal from what I'm seeing. I saw SEC reports 10 years ago saying naked shorting is illegal. Okay, so we need to finally get to the bottom of this. And I really feel we got to pressure Adam Aron. Listen, the guy made a lot of money, 24 million plus. He set up, okay? Now it's time that he needs to tend to the apes. Just, this whole popcorn thing, I'm sorry, it's not enough. I know we just hired a new person to oversee the popcorn business. Not enough. We need a share count, a big time, a recount. Okay? Plus you had this fire at, TD Ameritrade, all of this crazy things going on right now. It's like, where's the shares? Who's holding what? And Gary Gensler, that's what you really need to dive into. You want to dive into something, baby? Dive into, okay, what is going on with all of these, the real shares of AMC and the fake shares of AMC. You got to know this. Don't you think we deserve to know how many actual shares are out there? Why is it a secret? It's like crazy to me why this is a secret. I know you're going to say, hey, Father, we know about all of this. You're repeating things, but try to put yourself in my position, okay? How many of you are still buying AMC on Robinhood, okay? How many of you are still buying AMC on Webull? How many of you are still buying AMC on E-Trade and TD Ameritrade? So it's like you're telling me basically, shut up, father, but yet you're still doing the same wrong things that are making Ken Griffin richer each and every single day, and that are dragging all of our money into the dark pools. This is probably another reason why AMC went up, besides the good news, is like, what these pieces of shit do, these hedge funds? When they see it's good news, okay, they let it play out. They know they have to, because then it looks like suspicious. You see, it's all a game. It's run by a computer, okay? And they're like, I had apes telling me today, oh, I'm expecting a big drop tomorrow. And, it breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart, but they may be right. They may be right, because this is what these pieces of shit like Ken Griffin and these hedge funds do. They let the companies run up on big news. They know they can't manipulate, okay? But then once the Green Day shot our stock up to a pretty high number, they start the ladder attacks. And this is going to be an ongoing thing until we do two things. We need to get on Adam Aron for an AMC. Okay, you got to have a recount. We want to know all the shares that are outstanding, both real and fake. And he's the man that could do it. But I just feel there's not enough pressure on him. You got to get on him. All of us, we should be breaking this guy's balls each and every day on his Twitter account. What are you doing about the share count, Adam? What are you doing about the share count? What are you doing about the share count? We want to know, okay? Both real and fake shares. And Gary Gensler, you got to do something about this like it's like a monopoly with Ken Griffin. He runs the whole stock market. You got to do something about this. Someone should be a market maker and at the same time allowed to short a stock and at the same time allowed to make money, okay, as a market maker, and allowed to keep all of these shares in the dark pools. That's what you got to do. It's complete and utter manipulation. It's an unfair monopoly. You got to get to the bottom of it. But what we could do is break everyone's balls. And I think it's very important for us to do this. We got to break the SEC's balls, Gary Gensler's balls, Adam Aron's balls. We got to keep doing this, because if not, we're going to be in this game where Ken Griffin is the puppet master and we're the puppets and, and we're on a damn string. I don't want to be on a string. Okay? It's just, I don't like being on those strings. Do you? You understand? It's like that movie. You ever see the movie, one of my favorite movies in the world, Old School? They tied a brick on a string to your balls, right? And the whole thing was they dropped it, right? And you had the trust that they gave an ample amount of string so that your damn balls and your private area won't rip off, right? Well, I don't like to be in that position, especially if my balls are being tied by friggin' Ken Griffin, all right? I want to put his damn balls on a string. And that's your job, Gary Gensler. Put Ken Griffin's balls on a string. He's going to be like, what? What are you talking about? Here's what I'm talking about. Let's get on Adam Aron's chops, all right? You want your balls? How about chops? Let's get on his chops, baby, about a recount of AMC. And get on Gary Gensler's balls about stopping this. You can't be a market maker. You can't be an investor. You can't play two sides of the fence. You can't do it. It's not fair. It's not right. It's morally wrong. It's just terrible. And the corruption has to come to an end. But we gotta break balls. And I really believe if we make a big enough stink, like a skunk, baby, the smell, the stink, the disgust, it's gonna open up some eyes, baby. So let's get on it. Break Adam Aron's balls for we want a recount of AMC. Break Gary Gensler's balls. Stop these dark pools. End all of this. Payment for order flow platforms. Ken Griffin says he doesn't mind if you end it. So end it. Let's do it, baby. AMC to Pluto. Wow!